Could your morning glass of water be silently sabotaging your health? It sounds almost unbelievable. This simple ritual that health experts universally recommend might actually be causing harm when done incorrectly. And while everyone's quick to celebrate hydration, few are talking about the subtle mistakes that transform this healthy habit into something potentially harmful. This is particularly crucial for adults over 60, whose bodies process fluids differently than they once did. That morning ritual you've practiced for decades, your body may no longer respond to it the same way. When you first wake up, your body exists in a delicate balance. Your cardiovascular system is recalibrating, your hormones are adjusting, and your digestive system is gradually awakening. Introducing water incorrectly during this sensitive transition can trigger a cascade of unexpected reactions, from mild discomfort to significant disruption of your body's natural rhythms. Some people experience unexplained dizziness. Others notice heart flutters or digestive distress. Many simply feel off without understanding why. These aren't imaginary symptoms. They're your body's way of communicating that something in your routine needs adjustment. Today I'm going to reveal 5 critical mistakes many people make with their morning water habits. Mistakes that could be affecting your well-being without you realizing it. The final one might completely transform how you approach your mornings from now on. Mistake number 1. Shocking your system with cold water. That refreshing ice water might feel invigorating, but introducing freezing temperatures to your body first thing in the morning is like jumping into a cold shower while half asleep. It's a jolt your system simply isn't prepared for. During sleep, your body temperature drops slightly, your circulation slows, and your digestive system enters a resting state. Suddenly introducing ice-cold water forces your body to divert energy to temperature regulation when it's still transitioning to wakefulness. For older adults, this sudden temperature change can be particularly problematic. It constricts blood vessels, temporarily raises blood pressure, and can cause the stomach to contract uncomfortably. You might notice immediate symptoms like sharp stomach pain, chilled extremities, or even mild headaches. Consider Martha, 73, who faithfully drank ice water every morning for its wake-up effect. After months of unexplained morning discomfort, her physician suggested switching to room temperature water. Within days, her persistent stomach cramping disappeared, and she found herself with more sustained energy throughout her mornings. The solution isn't complicated. Simply allow your water to reach room temperature before drinking. This small adjustment gives your body one less shock to deal with during the critical wake-up period. Your organs will function more efficiently, without having to compensate for the sudden temperature change. Mistake number 2. The gulping problem. There's a certain satisfaction in quenching your thirst with big gulps of water, especially after hours without fluids. But this common habit can disrupt your body's morning equilibrium in surprising ways. When you consume water too quickly, you're essentially flooding a system that hasn't fully awakened. Your kidneys, still transitioning from their nighttime filtration rhythm, suddenly receive a rush of fluid to process. Your electrolyte balance, already altered during sleep, can become further diluted, and your stomach, which has been empty for hours, expands rapidly. The result? A constellation of symptoms that might include lightheadedness, unexpected bloating, or even heart palpitations, as your body scrambles to manage this sudden influx. This effect is amplified for seniors, whose regulatory systems naturally work more deliberately. What your body could handle effortlessly at 30 becomes increasingly challenging with each passing decade. Take Richard's experience. At 74, the former athletic coach brought his disciplined approach to morning hydration, finishing an entire water bottle immediately upon waking. Despite his excellent physical condition, he began experiencing mysterious morning dizziness. When his doctor suggested spacing out his water intake over 20 minutes, these symptoms vanished entirely. The solution is simple but powerful. Sip, don't gulp. Allow your body time to process and distribute the water gradually. Think of it as a gentle awakening rather than a flood. Your rehydration will actually be more effective, and your morning will unfold with greater stability. On to mistake number 3. The toxic container trap. Sometimes the problem isn't the water itself but what contains it. That convenient plastic bottle on your nightstand, especially if it's been reused multiple times or exposed to warmth overnight, could be silently contaminating your first drink of the day. When plastic bottles sit for extended periods, particularly in warm environments or direct sunlight, they can release compounds like BPA and other endocrine-disrupting chemicals into the water. These substances don't immediately announce their presence. There's no unusual taste or smell, but they can interfere with hormone function and add stress to your detoxification systems. For adults already managing health conditions like thyroid issues, diabetes, or hypertension, these chemical disruptors represent an additional burden your body doesn't need. The effects build gradually: subtle energy changes, unexplained mood shifts, or digestive inconsistencies that seem disconnected from your water habit. Consider James, 81, who diligently kept a plastic water bottle by his bed each night, often refilling the same bottle for weeks. After developing persistent morning headaches and unexpected inflammation, his nutritionist suggested switching to glass or stainless steel containers. Within 3 weeks, his symptoms subsided completely. The fix is straightforward. Choose inert materials like glass or high-quality stainless steel for overnight water storage. If you do use plastic, make it fresh each morning rather than allowing it to sit overnight. This simple swap removes a source of unnecessary chemical exposure when your body is most vulnerable. Number 4. The medication mistake. For many adults, mornings involve medications, thyroid replacements, blood pressure regulators, pain management, and more. How you combine these with your water routine can significantly impact both their effectiveness and how you feel. Many don't realize that the timing, quantity, and even temperature of water taken with medications matters tremendously. Some medications require food first, others need an empty stomach, and still others have specific hydration requirements that affect absorption. Drinking large amounts of water on an empty stomach immediately after taking certain medications can lead to unexpected nausea, reduce the medication's effectiveness, or even irritate your digestive tract. Your stomach's pH level, which affects how medications break down, can be altered by how and when you consume water. Consider Helen's experience at 78. Every morning after taking her thyroid medication with a large glass of cold water, she experienced puzzling waves of nausea. Her doctor discovered the solution wasn't changing her medication, but modifying her water habit. Taking her pill with just a small sip, then waiting 30 minutes before having a full glass. This simple adjustment not only eliminated her discomfort, but improved her medication's effectiveness, as shown in subsequent blood tests. Review your medication instructions carefully, or better yet, discuss your morning water and medication routine with your healthcare provider or pharmacist. Sometimes the smallest adjustments, the amount of water, the timing, whether you've eaten first, can make the difference between a medication that works optimally and one that causes unnecessary side effects. Mistake number 5. The empty tank syndrome. The final mistake might be the most widespread: replacing breakfast with water alone. It sounds virtuous. Wake up, hydrate thoroughly, and delay eating. Many embrace this approach after reading about intermittent fasting or metabolic boosts. But for seniors especially, this pattern can set up a day of subtle but significant energy deficits. When you wake, your glucose reserves are naturally low after hours without food. Your brain, which requires consistent glucose to function optimally, is particularly vulnerable during this time. Water alone, while essential for rehydration, provides no caloric energy to replenish these depleted stores. The resulting symptoms are often misattributed to aging itself: morning brain fog, emotional flatness, difficulty concentrating, or unexpected irritability. Add caffeine to this equation, and you're further stressing a system already running on reserve power. Take Elizabeth, 72, who adopted a water-only morning routine after reading about its health benefits. Initially, she felt lighter, but within weeks her daughter noticed concerning memory lapses and mood changes. Her physician found no medical issues, just inadequate morning nutrition. Adding a simple protein-based breakfast resolved her symptoms completely within days. The balanced approach is straightforward. Hydrate mindfully, yes, but also provide your body with the nutrition it needs to function optimally during the crucial morning hours. A small protein-rich breakfast stabilizes blood sugar, supports cognitive function, and provides energy when your body needs it most. Your morning water becomes more effective when it's part of a complete awakening strategy, not a replacement for proper nutrition. Mindful mornings. The path forward. The way we care for ourselves in the first hour after waking cascades throughout our entire day. And while drinking water remains fundamentally important, how we incorporate this habit matters deeply, especially as our bodies change with age. What worked perfectly at 40 may need thoughtful adaptation at 60, 70, or beyond. This isn't about limitations, it's about evolution, about listening to your body's changing signals and responding with wisdom rather than rigid habits. Perhaps your morning water needs warming to room temperature. Perhaps it needs to be sipped slowly rather than consumed quickly. Perhaps it needs to be paired with nourishment or timed differently with medications. These aren't major sacrifices. They're small refinements that honor your body's current needs. The most powerful health practices aren't necessarily the most dramatic ones. Often they're subtle adjustments that align more perfectly with your body's natural rhythms. By bringing awareness to something as seemingly simple as your morning water routine, you demonstrate a commitment to your own well-being that extends far beyond hydration. Tomorrow morning, try implementing just one of these adjustments. Notice how your body responds when treated not with habitual routine but with thoughtful attention. Small changes, applied consistently, often yield the most meaningful improvements in how we feel, function, and flourish as we age. What morning water habit might you adjust after hearing this information? Your experience matters, and your willingness to make small, intelligent changes today can significantly impact your health and comfort in the days ahead.